Are you concerned or worried about your child's future, given how things are progressing in terms of the economy, housing crisis, highly competitive job market and educational system? Do you want to ensure that your child has the competitive advantage in the marketplace and doesn't get left behind? Do you want your child to have the best tools to succeed in all aspects of life in order to make the best decisions? Do you appreciate that there is just so much to do as a parent, and that the education from school and home is good but not necessarily good enough for life? If so, you need to see the whole of this presentation right to the very end. If not, please help a friend or family member directing someone here who does. The critical information provided here is life enhancing, life changing, and maybe even life saving for someone's child. Will that be for your child? Would you prefer your child to be a future leader or perpetual future follower? Do you really want the best for your child, educationally and otherwise, or do you want them to end up like everyone else in the masses? Do you want your child to be one of those with a competitive advantage or head start? Do you want your child to be a great or high achiever? Do you appreciate the power of third-party validation of your positive values for your children? Do you know that much of the information that is needed for your child's success is not necessarily taught at school, on television, or at home? Do you really want your child to be prepared for the 21st century instead of a world that no longer exists? If so, prove it today. If you answered yes to any of the questions and truly love your child, you owe it to your child and yourself to assess all the information presented here before taking massive action today. Many children do not have one parent around, usually their fathers, and deep down feel they are missing out. Some have part-time fathers who really try, but in real terms are unable for such a short contact time to make the massive difference that is needed from the perspective of being a truly great example setter and guide. Some parents, especially fathers, are present but incorrectly, seemingly, may as well be absent due to the issues that they have, a busy schedule, or failing to impart what their child needs. Some have little time, little knowledge or inclination to share, or even subtly suggest that which they should. Single parents, usually mothers, need more support and often feel they are trying to be both man and woman, wearing the skirt as well as the trousers. Some are in a relationship and surprisingly still feel that they have to be man and woman, making them feel as though they are under pressure to do a lot more than they should really have to do. Parents having grown up in an old, outdated century increasingly have little idea what is needed to thoroughly prepare their children for being an adult in the 21st century. Head teachers and their staff are under all kinds of pressure for many reasons and from many directions. The future of your child is different to your past. There will not be any job security if they can find a job. They are likely to live longer and be required to work longer, maybe until 85 years of age, given that there will not be a significant pension waiting for them. It is unlikely that they will be able to support themselves and any children that they may have, much less you. Where will your child be positioned in the future? Taking action today will better position your child for a glorious future than the one that may be coming, one that seems to be a form of hell on earth for many. Where will you be in the future? Would you wish that you had taken better, appropriate action today when you reach old age and would like some additional support? Will you be too proud to take the helping hand offered to you today? Or will you jump at the chance to position your child to attain greatness, financial abundance, and significance to start with before achieving other things? Maybe becoming a great entrepreneur, sports person, or the person that they may confidently and positively choose to be. I am Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden. I have the diverse background of being accountant, performance coach, entrepreneur, personal trainer, life coach, maths teacher, martial artist, and family man. I had 2 minor life-changing experiences that had major life-changing results for me. Firstly, before the release of the Spike Lee film Malcolm X, I heard Attila Shabazz, the daughter of Malcolm X, an internationally renowned human rights activist, say that when she became of age, she had to read and listen to her father's body of work, given that at home he was just dad. Secondly, whilst getting feedback during a formal life coaching course, my tutor said, "Thank you, Kevin, for your brutal honesty. I disagree with you about you lacking artistic talent other than in martial arts. I see it in your work and actually look forward to reading your assignments each month." As a result of these 2 instances, I spent 8 years writing a body of work of approximately 20 premium personal development programs called the Super You Series Complete Elite Success System as an insurance policy for my children, so should anything happen to me, they'll be able to learn from my vast experience in various aspects of life. This way, there is no need for them to reinvent the wheel or go through unnecessary pain, as they will have much better information to make much better decisions. When other parents heard of this, they wanted to have the whole of the Super You series Complete Elite Success System for themselves, much less their children. Many of them quite evidently thought that they would benefit from the information themselves. Mothers who were single parents as a result of relationship breakups, divorce, incarceration of their partner, or bereavement wanted the information to give their child a balanced perspective. They realized that the Super You Series Complete Elite Success System will relieve them of stress and pressure, knowing and accepting that they can't do everything. When they fail to do what they can, or what others are doing, they are slipping in terms of providing for their children. They want to ensure that their children are ready for the marketplace. Education at school and at home are both a good start, but certainly not good enough nowadays. With the influences out there, their positive values need to be reinforced by third-party validation. The Super You Series Complete Elite Success System is the perfect vehicle for offering you as a parent such support. Further educating your child so that they are prepared for all aspects of life. Giving your child what they are unlikely to get at home and certainly don't get at school. Providing the right supplement for all areas of your child's life. Providing the perfect solution that allows your child to make better decisions in all areas of his or her life. Providing your child with third-party validation of your positive values. I have made the Super You Series Complete Elite Success System available in the form of the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System, an online course geared towards children from year 5 to year 13 or ages 9 to 19, whereby modules are offered monthly on a piecemeal basis. Thankfully, The text is formatted in a way whereby advanced 9 to 10-year-olds may grasp it, but each child will see it in accordance with where they are at that time. So it's not a hear it once and I know it scenario. As we change, so does our understanding of the information. With this in mind, the student goes through each insight or chapter and answers the optional questions which are marked and feedback given. These are generally at least 4 to 6 chapters or insights addressed on a monthly basis depending on their length or intensity. Your child will be much better prepared to be well balanced, attain greatness, financial abundance, significance, become great parents way in the future now. And that's just to begin with. Every facet of life is covered in some way. Furthermore, after completing the insights each month, there is the TSU Resource Center, whereby mainly practical information, skills and techniques are given. This TSU Resource Center will be beneficial and usable from day one of the child's student life, and indeed for the rest of his or her life. We'll spare you the details because we really want you to see it and go through it for yourself. The benefits to you as a parent or guardian and the child are as follows. Your child will have the opportunity to gain the competitive advantage in the marketplace, which will positively affect every aspect of his or her interaction in many circumstances and environments. Your child will be much better prepared for success and leadership. Your child will be better informed to make even better decisions in various aspects of life. Your child will be more prepared for life itself. Your child will get successful parents' perspectives, not just yours. I know it does not replace the emotional and historical relationships between parents and their child or children, but it does ensure that the child that you love will soon be prepared to deal with moving forward progressively in all aspects of life. Your child will have the benefit of the education that may have been missed in school or at home, becoming much wiser in the process. Let's face it, as parents, there's only a certain amount that we may do, and there sure is always plenty for us to do that may make it harder for us to teach our children all that they should know. Your child will learn to think out of the box that average members of society. Your child will learn to think out of the box that average members of society do and become better contributors to society and better rewarded as a result. Your child will have a more complete education. Some people learn the hard way, usually and unnecessarily quite painfully. There's no reason for that child that you love to go through such tough experiences, reducing in a way the sacrifice that we as parents have made to make their journey much easier and more fruitful. The Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System means that most of the unnecessary pain will be avoided. It means that as guardians or parents, we would not just do a good job, but a great job preparing our children for adulthood and life in the outside world. I forgot one very important point. As a result of appropriately putting into practice what is offered by the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System, your child and your family are likely to truly enjoy a better lifestyle. In fact, it is likely to lead to better health and in some cases prolong lives or even save lives. Lastly, there will be less pressure on you and other members of your family in relation to educating the child you love outside the formal education environment. Our job as parents and guardians is to best prepare our children for adulthood to the best of our ability. The Teenager Success University Life Mastery System is here to assist you in this great endeavor. What value would you place on that and each of the benefits listed above? People pay many thousands in whatever currency that you can imagine for the information, techniques, skills, and positivity that are on offer. That's without considering the traveling and accommodation that they may have to also pay for, without the degree of flexibility that we are offering. Universities in the United Kingdom charge the standard rate of £9,000 or approximately $15,000 per year for their courses. In the US, these figures are substantially higher, and that is whilst having to also factor in the cost of books, stationery, accommodation, and transportation. The unfortunate reality is that often many undergraduates go in and come out without the necessary skills to deal with life in an effective manner, according to many lecturers and employers. Even home tuition is usually around £30 or $48 per hour. Given that we recommend that your child spends between 20 to 30 minutes daily on average, depending on their schedule, financially, that translates to approximately £450 per month at those same rates. 10% of the proceeds of the Teenager Success University Life Mastery System will be donated to the internationally renowned child protection charity, the VCF, formerly the Victoria Columbier Foundation. Together, we'll be giving back to society by helping the vulnerable and oppressed children. Keep in mind, then, that this serves the community as well as supplementing and complementing or completing your child's education at every stage, as you would be indirectly given back in the form of a charitable contribution or donation. We also provide a lucrative joint venture and affiliate program for parents and institutions who successfully recommend the Teenager Success University Life Mastery System. Details will be automatically sent to those whose children enroll, with a view of potentially providing a substantial passive secondary residual income. We wish to get rid of any financial limitations that you may have to prevent you from providing for your child or that child that you love so much. We'll allow you 14 days to review all the contents of the first month. If in the very unlikely case within the initial 14 days you are not happy with what is offered, as you do not believe that it's beneficial to that child that you love, just contact us and we will terminate your child's membership and offer a full refund. Though we won't ask for a reason, we gladly welcome an explanation, given that we are always improving what we offer our students. Like any institution of learning, there are only a very limited number of places available. The Teenager Success University Life Mastery System is currently available for everyone, while certainly not being for everyone. This is primarily for the children whose parents take action as opposed to mere words alone, given that they love them dearly and genuinely wish to provide for them, giving them the competitive advantage in the marketplace. Recognize that there's only so much that they and the schools can do to prepare their children for life. Know that they have not got 8 years to compile and document all the information, skills, techniques, and knowledge to equip that child that they love for adulthood, as has already been done, whilst being conscious that if they did, they may crucially miss something critical out. Furthermore, they know that their time is best spent elsewhere rather than reinventing the wheel. A wise person learns from the successes and failures of other people, whereas a foolish person just learns from their own. They realize that the marketplace is becoming more competitive in terms of jobs, the property market and business, and realize that most parents are prepared or learned for a world that no longer exists in the same form as 20 years or more ago when they were growing up. Are successful business people or entrepreneurs, traders, or people that know that you have to be willing to do today for your child so that they can have tomorrow what other children won't have. Appreciate that it is highly likely that children and adults are likely to be treated more favorably in the market, including the job market, having successfully progressed through the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery system. Appreciate that through their children's personal development internally and externally, they are more likely to live better and longer, having more fulfilled lives than those who do not get on board and take full advantage of what is available. Appreciate that in the future, that child that you love will have success or excuses. They won't have both. Know or believe that the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery system will enhance and complement the education that child that you love receives at home and at school. This is what a few satisfied customers have had to say about the Super U Series Complete Elite Success System. You really have some excellent information in there, Les Brown. Great stuff, Valerie Campbell. I spent the weekend listening to your audio program and I like it even more than the first time, and I truly loved the information the first time I heard it. You're incredible. The way you communicate with your audience really holds them onto every word, and the information you share with us is invaluable. I recommend your programs to everyone. Keep up the great work. Chris Townsend. Kevin, just finished listening to your CDs and thought they were excellent. You certainly make it easy to listen to and follow. Also, your examples from personal and impersonal experiences are excellent. I needed help, and I'm so glad that I have your CDs. It has helped me to analyze my life and all the important things that I need to know. Faye Blake. Kevin Linden has used his professional qualifications as accountant, martial arts instructor, and life coach to inspire the minds of anyone who has a desire to succeed. But it is the person who has caught the power of the vibration that he generates in his communication who will awaken the super you that has been lying dormant in each one of us. Kevin Linden has revealed information from the core of his being so that the body at rest will not remain at rest, but will be disturbed and stimulated to attain transformation in mind, body, spirit, and affairs, to the extent that he or she acts now to apply the Super You series to their lives. There is a tide in the affairs of men and women. If taken at the surge, can lead to fortune. If omitted, all the voyage of their life will be bound in shallow waters and misery. On such a tide, the Super You series, we are now afloat, so we must take this tide as it surges or lose our venture. The information contained in this series is such a rising tide that will lead the seeker to reach his or her highest potential. May the divine mind continue to guide and inspire you to be the best that you can be. Reverend Vernon C. Thomas. If you see this program as just another self-help tool, then you have already missed the point. Women have been crying out for this program and men had no idea they needed it so badly. S. Yorath. Indeed, the wisdom and knowledge and good old-time common sense shared in this manual gives me the opportunity as a parent, grandparent, foster parent, foster carer, and counselor, marvelous opportunities to assimilate and share this information with individuals who indeed are benefiting in positive, life-transforming ways. The ripple effect of this storehouse of information will be felt for generations present and future. There has certainly been a paradigm shift in my consciousness, and the revelations are life-transforming. I certainly have a second chance to make a first impression with the principles and action steps provided. Continue to walk in light, love, and peace, and thank you for sharing yourself in such a consciousness-raising awareness. Reverend Ina Grierson Thomas. Hi, Kevin. I would just like to say that your training has taken me to new heights. I find myself talking to groups on being more focused and positive. I have realized that you can achieve your goals if you can only give yourself the opportunity to expand the mind. The changes in my life are due to you and your work. I'm constantly talking about the need for people to change, which is all thanks to you. Success is there for us all, but without your help and support, we may never achieve this. If we all keep our minds like a sponge, then we could all achieve so much more in life with your help and support. Many thanks, Kevin. Michael London. I have known the author of the Super You series, Kevin Linden, for less than 2 years. Yet through his writings, I feel I have known him since his childhood. Kevin touches on topics that many people would shy away from, or even run away from. Not Kevin. He bears his thoughts, black ink on white paper, for all to read, agree, disagree, or be indifferent about. He tackles a wide range of issues relevant for both youth and adults alike, and therefore his subjects would resonate with the majority of us, subjects that maybe we would prefer to leave locked in a secret room. His insights provide a holistic approach encompassing the mental, spiritual, as well as the physical. Whoever you are, at whatever stage you are in your life, Kevin's insights will certainly give you food for thought. Be prepared to be inspired, challenged, and even shocked, perhaps. In this world where everyone and everything is moving faster, where noise is all around and within us, our brains and minds do not get a chance to stop and think. We are on autopilot, forever reacting to events and people. The Super You series gives an opportunity to apply some brakes to your everyday thought patterns. It forces you, if you so wish, to step back and take an inventory of yourself, of your life, to look deeply within yourself and to look at the people you have surrounded yourself with. What type of apples are you surrounded by? Are they red apples, green apples, rotten apples, or a combination of all? More importantly, what type of apple are you? Opportunities come and go in our lives. Many times we miss them because we do not recognize them. We are so engrossed in our world. We are programmed by our parents, teachers, environment, and like, that we are deaf and blind to opportunities that could eventually open doors to a more enriched knowledge and experience. The Super You series provides such an opportunity. Become aware of this opportunity and let it guide you. Kevin Linden probes deeper than the surface to help you find answers and understanding to the maze of your life, answers that make sense to you and fit within your mode. Kevin's insights may bring even more questions to the surface, questions that we should all take conscience of. Stop and take conscience now. Hear, listen, and think. Stop going about your day-to-day rhythm in a robotic fashion. The Super You series provides invaluable insights and jewels for thought. Don't be a victim to events. In fact, no one is a victim to anything. We just choose to be so. Don't be imprisoned by your past and even your present. Leave your prejudices and preset mind behind. Open your mind and be prepared to dive into a sea of potential opportunities that the Super You series brings to you. Marianne Razé. Many times in life, many of us arrive at a plateau. That plateau may be at any given level in a variety of spheres: emotional, spiritual, or financial, amongst others. If that position is comfortable, we may be tempted naturally to be content with the status quo, to stay within our comfort zone and cruise along. History has shown, however, that the human consciousness really lets the mind sit in contentment with the way things are. The concept of contrast persistently drives the thoughtful mind. There seems to be a constant nagging effect of inquiry and reasoning which restlessly strives for answers to life's fundamental questions. Centuries of philosophical debate, religious discourse, and mayhem has alienated many with unapproachable concepts and a tangle of contradictions, leaving countless casualties en route. Yet a dominant thread running through the ups and downs of time has focused us to one conclusion: the answers you seek are within. And here's where you come to the work in hand. The Super You series offers insights from a contemporary mind, coupled with a shorthand method of tasters from many of the great thinkers of our modern time and past masters. In an interesting twist, the challenge here is to find comfort in the answers to one's immediate and pressing issues, again on a variety of levels, depending on your personal perceptions and life experience, yet be pushed to consider the new horizons opened up as possibilities for personal growth and development. Ironically, posing more questions to keep the momentum of an inquisitive mind stimulated. Everything happens in place at the precise time as it is meant to be, always. Your search for expansion has brought you here. The next logical step would be to remain open-minded and let your collection of pearls of wisdom. Your search for expansion has brought you here. The next logical step would be to remain open-minded and let your collection of pearls of wisdom continue. You're in good company. Enjoy. J.C. O'Dwyer. Wherever possible, I and my small team of personally trained markers will be marking each script. When was the last time that you had regular access to the author and or his team, being able to submit answers and receive feedback, typically with a 3 to 5 working day turnaround at the most? How much would you value such an opportunity, especially if the study was for your short, medium and long-term benefit? Now you may begin to see why this cannot be for everyone, as that will compromise the quality and value given to students. Furthermore, to get an introduction to Kevin Linden, you will receive the 2 CD set in digital form of How to Grow the Super You. To be honest, we would like to give your child access to the Teenager Success University Life Mastery System without charge, but that would violate the 4 levels of exchange. Firstly, criminal. Frankly, it'd be criminal to do so. Fostering a something-for-nothing mentality, giving you something that doesn't belong to you, would make us both criminals. 2, partial exchange. Unfortunately, most organizations and businesses tend to function on this basis, providing goods and services not quite as you expected to receive it, as you intended or imagined, leaving you feeling a little dirty having been deceived. Fair exchange. This is where you get a fair deal, as many businesses that you return to may bear witness. Abundant exchange. This is the level that we aim for, where we consistently provide an outrageous degree of value to your child, providing the information and encouragement to make better decisions, achieve and succeed in all aspects of their life for the whole of their life. To totally eradicate risks to you and for you. Once your child is enrolled, or once you enroll your child, invest in the introductory investment of only £59.97 per month, though we are resisting great pressure in the marketplace to charge £147 per month to all, not just corporate clientele. Once your child is in, he or she is in, and you won't be subject to the increase. You'll find that the value that your child and indeed your family will receive will undoubtedly exceed this by several times. This is certainly no hard sell. It is us pointing out in a nutshell what is available for your child at this moment. Spaces are limited, given that although we are just getting started, we will be taking this internationally very soon. Not everyone can be leaders. We even get rid of excuses for anyone with financial challenges, offering a lucrative affiliate program. On successfully recommending 3 people, your investment for your child is covered. Some people will use this opportunity to generate a second income, some even replacing their income. Therefore, we are allowing a certain number to enroll in each area as we quickly engage in a national and international rollout to those who want the best and make the necessary sacrifice in time for their children, given their child's development, the increased competition in the marketplace, and the limited places. Don't let that child that you love miss out. Don't let them ask you if you are aware of the Teenager Success University Life Mastery System when one of their friends informs them of the great progress they are making, especially when the spaces are fully booked up in your area. The early bird certainly catches the worm, so enroll below this presentation right now. Your child is perfectly positioned to take full advantage of what we have to offer. It certainly is a small investment to make given the benefits. Imagine one parent stated that they will secure a place from now for their toddler, whereas another stated that they will secure a space as soon as their child is born. Enroll your child right now in the form below this presentation into the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System. Your child's opportunities and future most certainly depend on it. Hopefully, your child won't be the one asking his or her parents in years to come whether they knew of the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System, having missed the boat as they go through the unnecessary pains in life. I appreciate that someone wants an idea of what writing style is used in the system, though probably not you. I've arranged for a limited time for you to get the book, Get Help, Get Self-Help, Life Balance, and Grow the Super You for the heavily discounted price of £12, including postage and packaging. someone also would like Get Self-Help, Life Balance and Grow the Super You, the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System, the complete Super You Series Elite Success System in hard copy form, to spend a full working day with Kevin Linden, enjoy a 5-day cleansing retreat, have a month's email access to Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden, have an emergency call with Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden, and a lot more. Now, this is available for the investment of £19,997. To summarize the three options, in all three, you get Self-Help, Life Balance and Grow the Super You, the book. In the Teenagers Success University Life Mastery System and the complete Super You Series Elite Success System, you get How to Grow the Super You. And in piecemeal form, you get access to the Resource Center. What a Father Wants Every Child to Know: How to Attain Greatness Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Significance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Financial Abundance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Become a Successful Entrepreneur Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Attain Irrelevance Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Get Out of Debt Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, How to Sell Your Way to Wealth Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect, 30 essential lessons every network marketer should know, 30 essential business lessons every entrepreneur should know despite being perfectly imperfect. Kevin Linden presents Think and Grow Rich, The Alphabet of Love, The Secrets of a Woman, How She Wants to Be Treated by Her Man, How to Become a Great Parent Despite Being Perfectly Imperfect. Of course, there's a warranty on the system. Now, those who are part or who subscribe to the complete Super You Series Elite Success System get all of those in hard copy format. These are the same as those that I mentioned before. Also, 5-day health retreat for 2, certificates of completion of the retreat, 1-day one-to-one coaching with myself, Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden, 3 scheduled telephone coaching consultations, unscheduled emergency telephone consultations, a personalized autographed copy of the forthcoming book, Are We Right for Each Other? The Essential Guide to Understanding Your Past, Improving Your Present, and Being Better Prepared for Your Future Relationships. Please note that most programs are written and are also in audio forms. Please note that most programs are in written and audio forms or formats, subject to change with the possibility and likelihood of additional programs being added. In fact, they will be added, but I'm not going to disclose what they include right now. Remember, there's no risk to you whatsoever. You have nothing to lose, but your family has everything to gain. Review the first month's Fatherly Insights and the first month's TSU Resource Center and see for yourself how that special child that you love will benefit. Invest now in your child's future, giving them a full and complete practical education that will stay with them and serve them for life. Now, the investment for your child's future is less than a decent daily cup of coffee at many of the large coffee chains or a daily drink at the pub at the price of only $59.97 per month. It is absolutely amazing value for you and your child's present and future, whilst allowing your child to get the competitive advantage in the marketplace. Procrastination is 100% failure. Don't procrastinate, or else that child you love will miss out, and you, much less your child, will be very, very sorry. Enroll your child below right now.